And welcome to the Moving Up Day Award Ceremony. Welcome parents and family members. We are glad you are here today to support the students on their last day of middle school. It's been a journey and we believe the students are ready to move up to the high school. We have a full day of activities for the students today and a ton of planning went into making today happen. I would like to thank the 8th grade team, especially Mr. Bovenizer, for organizing today's mud activities and coordinating the fundraising efforts for today's breakfast, mud reception, lunch in the courtyard, and this evening's mud dance. So thank you very much, 8th grade team. Love you, especially at 3rd. Did I say that out loud? I have a few words for our 8th grade students. Today's Moving Up Day award ceremony is to recognize the hard work that students have completed this year. The grades you receive on your report card are the grades that you have earned due to your hard work and effort. The same goes for the awards that students receive today. Students receiving awards today worked hard and they earned these awards. So congratulations to all of you working hard and earning promotion to 9th grade. Wonderful things await all of you in the future if you work hard to achieve your goals. That being said, you don't have to wait to make your dreams come true. Seize the moment. Adults often tell people your age that this is the time you are figuring out who you are. But I think that right now, you know who you are. You know your hopes, you know your fears, your dreams, your values, and your beliefs. They will probably change as you grow older, but the point is that you are not in some unclear, undefined era of your life. I've learned something from you as well. You have taught me that when we listen to the voices of the young people, you have profound things to say. For example, when you stand up for one another, when your classmates may not be treated with courtesy and respect. I see a lot of you standing up for one another, and that's great, so continue to do that. That is a character trait that you must continue to carry with you. When your day becomes overwhelming with schoolwork or extracurricular obligations, your chores at home, you have made the adults and staff members aware that you may be overworked. We appreciate the feedback and we'll make adjustments moving forward, because we do hear you. As you enter high school, keep listening to that inner voice that's telling you how to stay true to what you know is right. Think about who you are and what you want for your future, and make sure that the choices you make are keeping you on that path. You have touched me deeply and I will not forget you. The middle school staff will continue to celebrate your successes and be saddened by your hardships in the years to come. You're going to high school with the entire middle school staff around you. We will always be rooting for you. I extend best wishes for a bright future to each of you moving up to the high school, and I wish all of your dreams become realities, and you remember that the impossible is possible. Thank you. This is where we wing it. Who's up? I got it. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I thought there was supposed to be pyrotechnics. I don't know. First off, congratulations to the 8th grade. This is a difficult one for me. This is my last 8th grade. I am retiring and moving on, just like you guys are moving to the high school. So let's get these awards going here. So these are the awards for technology. Mr. Harvey and I each give our awards out. So for academic achievement, Max Harmon. Next award is for our guy who had best attitude, Ben Gentile. You guys can come up and get these awards. That's kind of the point. I know it is. I know it is. Gentile. And the last one is for falling down the step. Best effort, Tyler Parker. Thanks a lot. Good luck in high school.
Mr. Scarpine. This is we wish him well in his retirement. He's earned it. Okay, let's see. I give out 3 awards. We'll start first with academic achievement, the highest person who had the highest average in my class for their quarter, second quarter, I think. But that person is Bella Muck. Okay, the next award goes to the person with the best attitude. I know tech is not the easiest for some students, but if you have a good attitude, it'll get you far in life. That's Gwen Letts. And the last award, this is an award that I give to somebody who makes gives their best effort, and I kind of combine it. It's kind of like a most improved too, but I like to call it the best effort. And this goes from 7th to 8th grade, and the improvement I see in their attitude, and that goes to Logan Reiner.
All of the 8th graders. Congratulations and best of luck in high school. I have truly had a blast having you in class, both 7th and 8th grade, and I hope you come back to visit. Also, thank you parents for sharing your students with us. In Home and Careers, I get the opportunity to do an awful lot of stuff in our labs that is new to many students. So we chuckle and laugh a lot along the way, and we enjoy ourselves. So first off, my Super Sower Award goes to Symphony Lekowitz. Let's see much. All right, next, my Top Chef Award goes to Cameron Breyer. My Future Leader of Tomorrow goes to Ben Myers. My next award, Most Improved, goes to Clara Ferdinand. And last, Teacher's Choice goes to Jacob Wills.
Mrs. McCarthy, and I am the French 8 teacher, and I have a class that has a wonderful rapport with each other, and it's really nice working with them. I do have one award to give out. It's for academic achievement, and this is for Miss Colleen Cliff, if you'd like to come up. Just for parents of French 8 students, there is a review session coming up on Thursday, and their proficiency exam will be on Tuesday morning.
Hello? Mr. Baker! It makes it a lot easier when you can't see anybody out there, so. How's everyone doing? All right, first of all, these students I've had for 3 years, so it's been great 3 years. I told them that the other day. I am happy they're moving on to high school. It gets to the point sometimes where we're ready to go, but they're all going to do great. I know that. I'm very proud of this group because they were part of a charity fundraiser that we did for the first time this year. With the 7th graders, and we raised $2,500 through the charity, and we've donated 2,200 of it already to multiple organizations. So I'm super proud of their effort. Their chairs were awesome, and the community loved it, so congrats on that. My awards for the top artist in 8th grade, Kyrie Beck. For the top artist in 8th grade, Kale Jones. I gave out a Dynamic Duo Award. We do a lot of group projects. The Dynamic Duo Award goes to Symphony and Skylar for their ceiling tile. For my Make Teaching Fun Again awards, Mason Schultz. He's got a quiet, funny personality. Mason's going to do great things.
I love you, Mason.
And unfortunately, we're losing this student to some other school, but Make Teaching Fun Again award goes to Megan Sider. She's a great hockey player, so she's going to do good things.
Nice outfit.
Good job, Cal.
And I got one last award. It's for 5 people. I'm going to call you all at once and you can come up. It's called the Don't Be Sour, Be Kind Award. And these 5 students have displayed that all year, and you get an awesome box of Sour Patch Kids. I'm going to call you all at once, so we'll save the applause. Jocelyn Ziemendorf, Alex Alexander, Gwen Letts, Emma Depot, and Clara Ferdinand. Come on up. Thanks, everyone.
Stop talking. All right, so we're here for the AIS Awards. So for always lending a helping hand to others in class, Alexander Wiebert.
For being the class peacemaker, Isabella Jablonski.
For being a great storyteller, Ryan Filicetti.
For always being a good friend to classmates, Tommy Ryan.
For having such an outstanding personality, Jason Kulak.
For being a marvelous and magnificent student, Lillian Bologna.
This award goes to a star student who has worked hard every day in all areas, Kyrie Beck.
This award goes to a student for setting an example for others by having quality work that was out of this world, Benjamin Gentile. And a really great hat.
down, please.
Be here for hours. Calm it down in between a little bit. Thanks.
This award goes to a student for being a star athlete with a winning attitude, Justin Haley.
And this award goes to the student for having the most fun while learning, Sammy Serafini.
This award is for someone who's always eager to learn with a fun, loving attitude, Logan Reinhardt. The next one is for a student with for being such a joyful learner every day, Kaylee Mahoney. The next award is for someone with a sense of humor and his ability to make others laugh every day, Jacob Sweeney. And the last award is for someone who is so happy every day to learn, Wyatt Hillwig. And I also just wanted to say the 8th grade algebra students made the banner that's hanging in front of the auditorium stage. And I just want to thank everyone for their hard work on their fundraising. We were able to raise over $1,000 and the money was used to pay for everything for today. So great job and thank you everyone.
Okay, so for Spanish, the highest academic is Max Harmon.
Good luck on your final.
I have another academic, highest academic, that's Ben Myers. And my second award is for Teacher's Choice. This student always volunteered when the class just sat there.
is in fourth period, so you probably know who you are, Connor Woodward. My second teacher's choice, nope, I'm sorry. That's wrong. It should be teacher's choice. Yeah, it is teacher's choice. It's from period 10, Savannah Jones. Okay, so my last two, I have most improved, so you know I've had you for 2 years. Lucky me and lucky you, right? This student has improved tremendously from last year to this year. Very quiet, but very surprised how well she came along and has done awesome. This is Olivia Donovan. My last most improved, this student also came a long way from last year. Has improved with everything, with character, still a little bit loud. So you probably not know. From 11th period, Cole Herman.
Okay, before I pass out my 8th grade awards, I have 2 awards for algebra. Highest academics goes to Ben Myers. There is one more for highest academics in algebra, Max Harmon. And now to 8th grade math. I have 2 for high academics. I have Cole Herman. And the other high academics goes to Patrice Schwartzwieler. There were several that were on the cusp of being high, so if you thought it was you, you were just a point or 2 off, but I had a lot of hard workers this year. And because of that, I couldn't just give hardworking to one person like I usually do. I gave it 1 per class. I teach 4 8th grade classes. So one of them, hardworking, is Connor Woodward. Shelby Robinson. My third period hard worker is Symphony. And my first period hard worker was Olivia Donovan.
You know, I tend to tell stories. And I always start them this way. The students always think they begin my stories, and I say, you know, during homeroom today, or during first period today, well, today we're going to discuss academics. Yes, and that dreaded question, Mr. Samland, when will I ever use this? I don't understand. And so before we move on to the high school, and you know, maybe I could give you some advice, because rumor has it I like to give advice. Why do you need to learn? That is a great question. Now, many of you have been told, sadly, that you need to learn to get a job someday. That you need to go make money. And sadly, that's not the answer. The answer is, why should I learn the Pythagorean theorem? What is that, some of you are saying? That's sad. Because if your neighbor ever needs to build a deck, you need to explain to them the Pythagorean theorem. If you ever need to bake a cake for your friend, you need to know what a tablespoon is. You need to know how to separate an egg. Right? So what you need to understand is, I encourage you not always just to think about you. You need to learn and have opinions and be educated so that you can help others. Because somebody might need you someday. I might become old and decrepit someday. And I need you to take care of me. I hope you're smart enough to do that someday. So, myself and Mr. Robinson, we only give out academic awards. But I would like to say this year to this group, it was an exceptional year. Some of you started out weakly and got stronger. And some of you could have gotten this reward by the time fourth quarter came. But these are those that remained strong throughout the entire year. I hope that someday you'll become well educated. You will take your high school time and become useful to the people around you. I'm not saying you're not now. Maybe. So I'm going to start with Mr. Robinson's group. These are students that maintained a high average through the course of the year. I will not put it around your neck, because Max is too tall for me, and that will look silly. Excellent. First one, Ms. Cliff. Is she here? Oh my goodness, she has to come all the way down. Come on down! You're the next contestant. They don't know that. Lost her. She's coming down somewhere. Any minute now. Here she comes. There she comes. Ironically, I didn't know who these people are. I mean, I know who you are. I didn't know who is on the list, right? Apparently, there's a height thing going on here. Bryce Avery. Yes, indeed. Max Harmon. I feel better. I love you, sir. Ben Myers. I do believe Ben has gained a foot this year, though, so he surpassed me. Bella Mock. And Megan Sider. For the 8th grade physical science, there are actually 5 awards here. There was a 3-way tie for 3rd place, right? Can you call them places? Is that wrong? Sure, right? 3rd place, I'm gonna call all 3 3rd place up together, if they don't mind. All of them worked extremely well throughout the course of the year. I really enjoyed this year. I honestly believe that they understand science, they know science. They became very knowledgeable through the course of the year. They learned how to become good students. That was very important. As you moved into the high school, I hope you take some of the skills that you learned in class this year onto high school. If Will would come up, Bryson would come up, and Gavin would come up. It was extremely close as we came down to the wire. Wow. Number 2 of the class is Alex. If Alex would come on. Alexander. Alex Alexander. You didn't know? You didn't know. eldest won the untouchable, right? It was insane. She broke every curve, every time. I had her 11th period, and at the end of the day, she'd be like, hey, what's the highest grade, Mr. Samland? She's like, God, yeah, I'm gonna break that curve, right? Many grades this year are lower because she got hundreds on almost everything. It was crazy. So if Symphony would come up.
So my first award goes to a student who's always doing more than one thing. I gave her the Best Multitasker Award. It goes to Adriana Connor. My next award goes to someone who's always working hard, and I gave her the Awesome Attitude Award. It goes to Emma DiPasquale. My next award goes to a student who had the greatest improvement. He tremendously improved throughout the year, and it goes to Cal Jones. To a student who loved to write, and I gave her the Aspiring Author Award. It goes to Marley Perano. Next award goes to someone who's always helping her friends. She's very kind, and she got the Most Thoughtful Award, and it goes to Symphony. Award goes to someone who's always working hard, always completing his work, always getting it done on time. So he got the Hardest Worker Award, which goes to Benton Mosier.
Best name in 8th grade. Good job, Ben.
And my last award goes to someone who's always has the greatest spirit. I give her the Spunky Spirit Award. It goes to Skylar O'Connor.
There you go.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mr. Fraser. Thank you. All right, so I have two things to give out. I have medals. So if you were cool enough to get a medal, I'll call you up. And if you weren't cool enough, then you get a laminated piece of paper. All right, but we'll get to that later. So to start things off, I give this award out every year. I always have one student who always keeps me laughing. I thought I was the funniest person until maybe I met this individual. For the Sense of Humor Award, Damian Connor. Damian, don't make things awkward. Come on. Let's go. We have things to do.
Later. I'll do later.
Thank you, Damian, for always making things awkward as possible. Don't change. My next award goes to an individual who at the start of the year I thought I was going to pull my hair out, what I have left of it at least. Actually, no, it's not Rocco. This individual was extremely quiet, barely talked to me, until him and I had a sit down, and it was like a 180, completely changed. This person was cracking jokes. They really opened up, talking to their teachers from years prior. They're like, I've never seen him like this. This is a brand new person. So I am so honored to get, and I'm gonna miss this person a lot, so, excuse me. The Greatest Improvement Award goes to Alex Alexander. Alex, thank you for walking up here faster than Damian. I appreciate that. My next award goes to an individual who had the odds against her, and every day she came in, had a smile, worked hard, asked questions, the right questions, not questions like Damian would ask, but the educational ones, you know. This next award for perseverance and educational dedication goes to Olivia Donovan. My next award goes to an individual who, day in and day out, I only saw this person once a day, which helped with my sanity when working with him. Again, no, not Rocco. No, not Rocco, sorry. This individual was always prepared, was willing to help out his classmates at any point in time. So please welcome up for best classmate, Carter Kopp. Carter, they love you.
Thank you for loving me, guys.
This next award goes to an individual who also helped me so much with my sanity. Because when you're working with an individual, I won't say any names, but I'm sure a lot of people know. Some days were tough, but this individual was always there to help me talk things through and kind of be my teacher assistant. So my teacher assistant award goes to Kendra Mount Pleasant. So please come on up. thank you for not making things as awkward as Damien. I appreciate it. This next individual, she's hysterical. She's gonna be so embarrassed. I don't know where she's sitting, but I can already tell she's probably blushing. Because yesterday she told me, Mr. Friedrich, am I really gonna have to go up on stage in front of all these people? And I said, yes, and everyone will point it out as you're walking up on stage. So, this next award goes to this individual who's very determined, again, always prepared, asking questions, focused when working, I would say. So the Determination Award goes to Tori Wida. Everybody point it out. Tori's walking up on stage. Everyone be super quiet so it's super awkward. Thank you. All right, my last medal, and I'm sure we all know who this goes to. So I also do the summer program here as well, and I've been working with this individual since July of last year. 12 months I've been working with this individual, and as Alexander likes to say, I probably aged 100 years from working with this person. But this is always a person who keeps things light. He's genuine. Deep down, he's caring. And when I say deep, I mean like deep. He's spontaneous learner because he always keeps things fresh in the classroom, no matter how many times I say his name, and I will never forget him. Rocco Zarbo. Statement. I have zero affiliation with what was just said. So, all right, next, these pieces of paper here, while they might not mean much to 99% of the people you will meet in your life, they will always mean something to me and to you. Every year I give out a Friedrich Award. I've already given out some, but these are to a couple students who really stand out in my eye, or I've felt has made an impact just on me as I hope I have on them. So, my first Friedrich Award is the Saying Good Morning Every Morning Award to Tyler Parker. Come on up. And again, you can put this on your resume. This will help you get a job. If you don't get that job, that was not my fault. That is on you. Thank you, Tyler. He's saying good morning to everybody, see? The next Friedrich Award goes to a young lady who was always asking questions. I only saw her once a day. I wish I saw her more than once a day because she was so engaged with her learning. But guaranteed at least 5 to 6 times per class, she said, Mr. Friedrich, I have a question for you. So the Mr. Friedrich, I have a question for you award goes to Bella Muck. I'm almost done, I promise. Mr. Alderman, someone loves you. That face wasn't promising. All right, the next award goes to a young lady who was always staying after. And well, I should say, almost every day after school, Alexander would stay after and play chess. And I taught Alex chess, and he got very good very quickly, which was also extremely frustrating. But someone else stayed after, and Alex kind of taught her, and she improved dramatically across the course of the year. So the Best Chess Player Award goes to Sam Serafini. Come on up. This next award is for an individual who always had his hand raised. I saw him multiple times a day, and if the classroom got awkward, right, because as a teacher, when we ask a question, most students don't raise their hand. But this young man always had his hand raised, and I could always count on him. So the I've Always Got My Hand Raised award goes to Travis Mays. The next award goes to an individual who I also worked with in the summer program last year. So some of my summer students last year found out that my nickname in high school was Fried Rice, because if you take Friedrich, remove the H, put the E, it's Fried Rice. Right, I had a great childhood. Anyway, the Best Nickname Award goes to Gwen Letts for Linguini. This next Friedrich Award goes to an individual who was always dancing when there was ever free time in the classroom. She always said it was from TikTok. So whatever that is. Do not add me on TikTok. Anyway. No, Damien. The Best TikTok reenactor, Brooke Urban. Always dancing. She said she would do the gritty later. My next Friedrich Award goes to a young lady who I did not have the pleasure of teaching, but I always saw her in the hallway. She was always happy, talkative, and the first time she ever introduced herself to me, it was during an exam at some point in the year, can't remember when, but she came up to me and said, "I never had your class, but you seem okay." Which I took as a compliment. So, Adriana Connor, come on up for the I Never Had Your Class, But You Seem Okay award. I've only got 87 more, so please bear with me. Adriana, I'm sorry, your brother's Damien. My next Friedrich Award goes to a young man who, it was only a couple weeks ago, he came up to me and said, "You know, Mr. Friedrich, I've worked so hard this year. I just want something to say that I graduated 8th grade and I'm moving on to the high school." So this award is called the I Just Won an Award Saying I Passed 8th Grade Award. Goes to Max Harmon. Max, don't change. This next Friedrich Award goes to a young individual who was always quick to tell me, either on my morning hall duty or in social studies class, that the Sabres lost. But yet, when the Sabres ever played the Red Wings, the Sabres would always win like 6-1 or 6-2, 7-0. So, this award, the Sabres are better than the Red Wings award. And now that she's not going to be with us, I think this is very fitting. Megan Sider, come on up. And my last award, because this is just my, what was it? My last award goes to an individual who I started working with halfway through the year, and it was an extreme honor and pleasure. Our birthdays are 2 days apart. His first name is Ryan, and his last name starts with the letter F, which in my eyes is an extreme honor. Not many people can have that. And if you do, you're outstanding. So the I Too Am a Ryan F Award goes to Ryan Filicetti. So that's all I have. I'll let my cohorts come on up. What? I don't know what he's saying. I just wanted to leave everyone with a note, or a message I should say, that the hardest part of being a teacher is not the day-to-day grind, at least for me. It's the end of the year. Because I care about you all so much, and I see you every day more than my family. Unfortunately, I have to say I see Rocco more than my own father. But I will miss you all so dearly. Best of luck in high school and your future endeavors. Please come back and check on our sanity, please, because we'll need it. And if you have any questions, make sure to ask someone else, okay? Thank you.
Hopefully getting better. All right, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the noise of that Super Bowl win. Ladies and gentlemen.
You know what's better than one Super Bowl? 3.
Not in your lifetime. If only you'd been alive for one of those. Anyhow. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long year, but it's been a good year. Okay, so I've got a few awards. I'd like to have an award. If I gave out as many awards as I wanted to, we'd never get out of here, so I had to narrow it down. So for the first award that I have, I'm going to put on the spectacles. Hardest working. Hardest working. I don't have these ranked or anything like that, but hardest working, just quietly, probably one of the best students I've ever had. Just came in every day, put all kinds of effort in, participated, worked very, very hard. No, Ben, it's not you. I did actually say it was a girl, so bear with me. But it's nice that you've been consistently paying attention. So anyway, that person is Wen Letts. I had to get out of the way on that light. I felt like I was being interrogated. Anyway. Now, I value certain things in my students. One of them is participation. And the reason why I value it so highly is because, let's face it, when the teacher asks you a question, there's always that risk of what? Being wrong, right? And you know what? There's really not too many ways to cushion the blow when you are wrong. I mean, because you kind of stand up there and you're like, ooh, sorry. But this person always put themselves out there, always tried, and just never never was deterred from participating and trying to learn and all that, because the mark of a really smart person is someone who always tries, okay? And that person is Emma Dupswally. You never know, she gets so embarrassed. And again, when it comes down to awards, you know, it's oftentimes a hard decision. And this one right here, this is my Teacher's Choice Awards. And what it ended up coming down to is I've known this person the longest, okay? Because they were actually in my study hall last year as a 7th grader. Nope. Always says hello, without fail. Didn't really seem to be matter what kind of mood they were in. Always said hello, and it was always very bright, and almost automatically put me in a good mood. No, it's not you, Cameron. That's Gunther. Now, I could have given this young person, trying not to give it away, a couple of awards. But I'm going to call this one the Comeback Kid Award because the year was very rocky. Not that they were bad or anything like that, but it just, didn't seem to be too dialed in. Kind of had their look on their face when they walked into class, like, why am I here? But then all of a sudden just turned it around. And if I'd really been thinking about it, I could have given him the Best Reaction Award. And let me explain why that is. Because this year I had a student teacher, and he was 6'8". I mean, probably the most enormous human being I've ever seen in my life. Did a great job, but I've had several student teachers over the years, and they've all done a great job. I'm going to remember him because he was just so darn big. And the first question out of all of their mouths was, "Are you a basketball player?" And oddly enough, no. He was a baseball player. He was a on scholarship. And he was a pitcher, no less. And did a really great job, but when this individual saw him for the first time, I don't know if you can all see me, but he walks into class and he just goes. So this award goes to none other than Alex Alexander. I'm going to go ahead and give this one next. Now, a couple years ago, I don't know, I'm dating myself, but I don't know if any of you are familiar with an individual by the name of Art Linkletter. Ever heard of him? He had a TV show, I'm not so old that I actually saw it, but I heard about it, called Kids Say the Darndest Things. And no truer words have ever been spoken. So Mr. Friedrich over here started this quote board in his classroom. Thank you. And as you might imagine, he ran out of room on his board pretty quickly. So it spilled over into my board, and so because of that, I've been giving the Best Quote Award every year, and actually starting last year. And this year, the best quote, it was right at the beginning of the year, and there were a lot of people that actually made the quote board a little bit more than this individual, but still, none of them compare to this one. And the Best Quote Award goes to Cal Jones. make sure it was okay with him. So we were talking about, at the very beginning of the year, we were talking about terrorism, war on terror, 9/11, so on and so forth. And I just kind of threw out this very general question, what do you know about terrorism? And Cal raised his hand and said, 9/11. And I responded with, can you say more? And Cal goes, 9/11. Beyond compare. Yeah. And this is actually my best academic award, but let me just say something about this individual. Always very dialed into things. Listening, communication was great, and consistently all year. If there was ever a question about anything, there was always an email waiting for me in my inbox. But one day we were just kind of talking, and I happened to say, well, I'm a taxpayer myself. And this young man raised his hand and said, excuse me, but did you just say you're a tax evader yourself? And I've never seen a parent laugh so hard when I told his dad that. So anyway, my best academic goes to Max Harper. Okay, and one final thing. Did everybody see this?
Andrew Jackson.
Can I? Oh, very good. Very good. No, nobody's getting this. Sorry. I do have a couple of big bags of candy for you in my room, though. So. But it's a $20 bill. And if I were to offer it to any one of you, is there anyone who would refuse it? How about now? Would you still take it? Yeah. Still take it? Yeah. How about now? Would you still take it? Yeah. I'm not going to do that. So I have a question for you. Why would you still take it? Yeah. Ryan, why would you still take it?
It's worth the same amount still.
No matter what kind of condition it is, it's worth the same amount, isn't it? Okay? That's something I want you guys to all remember. All right? Life is hard. I mean, I've been around a while, and full of ups and downs. Sometimes you're going to feel like people are going to crumple you, stomp all over you, throw you on the ground. But one thing I want you to remember when you're going through those times, ladies and gentlemen, is that you always have God. You always have work. That's the luck.
Morning, guys. Still morning? When you're done. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to say a few things before I actually give out my awards. But I really enjoyed this group in so many ways. You made me laugh, some of you. I'll point out a few along the way, and cry, but no, not in a bad way. Savannah, amazing performance at the Jazz Fest. I cried. But you guys were a great group to work with. I saw, when I think back, mostly I saw an enthusiasm for the literature that we read, and maybe not so much the work. But I think that overall you guys enjoyed the literature, and that was a good thing. And the only thing that I would say, I was just talking to somebody recently about English, like why English? And
Just saying how the research shows, right? That we need English, and it will be the one class that you will have for the rest of your educational career. And all I could say is, in the end, embrace it, all right? Don't fight it. Try to enjoy it as much as you can in ways that you need to. So I have some different awards. I thought about this. It's hard for me. I'm not a believer that everybody gets an award, but obviously some shine in different areas, obviously more than others. I really wish, and I think that maybe it's something that I should start doing, is that I should sit down with each and every one of you, because I think that you all possess qualities in just different ways. And I should sit down with each and every one of you and tell you how much that, you have this quality or that quality that stands out, because you do. And you shouldn't forget that, because you do. And have that confidence. But anyway, I'll start with my awards. And so my first one is really highest achievement. I have two. Not only do they have great grades in English class and do well, but I see something too that, typically your highest achievement students have, which is a strong focus and drive and just a tenacity that you see that outshines or kind of stands out from the others. And ultimately, I think one thing that's important, and I think it's important for everyone to know, is that the highest achievement, the honor students, they ask questions. And I don't care how low of a student you are or high of a student, you should ask questions, and don't be afraid to do that. But my first award goes to a student that she, no matter what, even if there was noise around her, she stayed focused and went above and beyond. That's usually how I come up with, besides the number, who was my above and beyond, because I do have more than a few highest academic achievement. And so my first one goes to Lily D. Pasquale. Achievement, probably no surprise here. I admired the questions, and that's what we're here for. Don't be afraid to ask the question, and he shines, Max Harmon. Go for, call it earnest effort. And it's not always the number to be like the highest, number in the class, although they're close. It's just the work ethic. Again, just going above and beyond, staying focused, asking questions. You just see the drive in them. It's hard to explain it. But you see it in every single thing that they do. From day one to the last day, it never ended. And so my first one goes to Gwen Letts. And my next student is also, again, I see him, and I see, when I see the student, I see not just this year, I see it across everything that he does, and I see that in high school, it's just going to get even better and better because of his focus and drive. Ben Myers.
Yeah,
My next awards are, they would be remiss to not give award for creative writer. We write short stories, and I mean, it's a creative piece. There were some great ones this year, and I really enjoyed reading them. These students, and I'm just going to read actually all three, they stand out, and not even just as creative writers, they're just so imaginative. So, like, I couldn't have written like this when I was in 8th grade. I admire their, just their minds and how they create. So it was a joy to read their stories, and it wasn't just the short story. I could see it in everything that they write, that they write above and beyond. They don't just stop and write at the, what is simply asked, but they expand on their thoughts. So I'm just going to call all three of them, and I'm very proud of them. Zoya Bevacqua, Ash Byers, and Patrice Schwartzmuller. Thank you. And my last two awards are my Teacher's Choice. Teacher's Choice, it's hard. There are so many qualities that I see in all my students, but for me, I think, when I think of Teacher's Choice, it was just keeping the focus, no matter what was going on around them. I could say like the noise in the classroom, kind of the taking away maybe of learning. No matter what, they stayed focused and did their work. And again, it wasn't even just what was asked. They go above and beyond, and very, also both of them quiet, humble, and just a joy to work with from, again, day one to the end. I'll first say this one, I admire, again, her, and actually in a way, her helpfulness to kind of just stay focused and even keep the classroom focused. So my first one goes to Shelby Robinson. I just have to talk about for a minute, just separately, because he, when I said I laughed and cried, I laughed. This kid is hilarious in his own quiet way. And so when I heard about the ketchup packets, I'm like, oh no, what are we in for? But yeah, he did it very quietly, just in the pockets. But I think it was the worm. Did he actually do it, or was about to?
He said he would do it the last day of school.
Yeah. The last day of school. Okay, Jacob Wells. So it's going to have to happen today. Jacob Wells is last. He doesn't really know how. I think it was all a joke on me. Okay. Anyway, guys, just quickly, congratulations to all 8th grade students. You guys are really great kids. Enjoy your high school years, savor the moments. It goes fast. I think you guys all have a lot of great qualities, and always remember that.
All right, we're about halfway there. Damien, let's go. Let's get out of the way. Let's go. I guess it's the little things. So. All right, I guess I'll start with the Presidential Silver Awards. The Presidential Silver Awards are awards from the President. And the Silver Awards are issued to students that have been on the high honor roll or honor roll for their entire middle school career. All right, so first, Silver Presidential Award goes to Stella Cooper. All right, another Presidential Silver Award goes to Tessa Gunther. Noah Johnson. Carter Kopp. Probably Rocco. Not one of these, though. Patrice Schwarzmuller. Connor Woodward. All right, the next awards are the Presidential Gold Awards, and those are earned by students that have been on the high honor roll for their entire middle school career. And our first Presidential Award goes to Bryce Avery. Colleen, you want to get a head start? You're next. I'm not sure what you mean, but Colleen's on her way down. She also earned a Presidential Gold Award. next Presidential Gold Award goes to Max Harmon. Benjamin Myers. Bella Muck. Grace Smith. Mason Danielson Schultz. And our final Presidential Gold Award goes to Megan Sider. Eighth grade boys are just so weird. My wife also tells me I act like an eighth grader quite often. So. All right, I do have a handful of presidential awards, or principal awards to distribute as well. I think we'll start with this first one. It's a principal award for also being a good friend award. I see this student always helping out her friends and just being a good classmate and treats everybody with courtesy and respect. And that's Tessa Gunther. I have the Effort is Everything Principals Award, and this student, no matter what the student's doing, whether it's schoolwork or the sports that the student plays, being a contributing member to their family and the community, this student is just all-around great kid, and that's Benjamin Myers. This next award is called the Kind-Hearted Award, but also could be a Good Friend Award as well. But the student just brings a smile to my face every time I see her, and just a great kid. And I call it the Kind-Hearted Award because it exemplifies what this student does on a daily basis. And The student brought me a letter this morning and cookies for the last day of middle school, and that's just a great kid. Always smiling, Clara Ferdinand. Next award I call the Perseverance Award, Principal Award. The student has come a long way since 6th grade. Funny, just a great kid who has really turned the corner in terms of academics, behavior, social aspects of his life, and he's just overcome a lot of things, and I'm very proud of this student for where he is now from where he has been before. And it's Perseverance Award for Cal Jones. And the final Principals Award is the Principals Award. And yes, pretty creative there, Mr. Min. But anyway, this student, the character that this student displays, the effort in everything this student does, how this student speaks to adults and his classmates is just a model to what every student should be like. Kid is going places. Great kid. Very proud of his efforts and his character and how he displays and carries himself on a daily basis, and that's Max Herman. All right, before we conclude, just a couple of things. Parents, we'll turn the lights on at the end of the award ceremony. If you want to get some pictures of your kids on stage with the signs, I think that would be sufficient. Fine, right? Yeah, okay. Again, we're just winging it. So, again, I want to thank the 8th grade team for putting together the award ceremony and the entire day. We've had a great year, and when I look at the numbers in terms of where we are academically, also when I compare our discipline reports, this year has been a phenomenal year academically and behavior-wise, and that's a testament to, number one, our parents. Our parents are great, great parents, so thank you for doing what you do. When the kids walk through the doors, they don't come here, they come here prepared to learn and prepared to treat everyone with courtesy and respect, and that's because of you, so thank you, parents. Also our kids are great kids, but also our teachers and our relationships that we have with our students, our relationships that we have with our parents. That's what makes our kids great and how they're going to exceed and excel academically, behavior-wise, sports, extracurricular activities is because of our relationships. So we need to continue those positive relationships and communication going forward. So that's all I have for you. I think we have one more announcement. All right, and then our award ceremony is concluded. So thank you for being here and spending the morning with us today. And also, parents, parents and families, you can head to our reception area as well once we're done. All right.
Okay, one last thing, guys. Of course, it falls upon the social studies teacher to handle the freshman class. Love you too. To handle the freshman class elections. All right, so Basically, the democratic process is observed. Everybody, who's interested in freshman class office, they fill out a petition, they write an essay, and then as soon as those are all turned in, we put together a ballot, and then we vote. And we try to announce it every year at the award ceremony. So this year, the 5 offices that are open for election are historian, treasurer, secretary, vice president, and then president. All right. And this year we used a Google form. Okay, it worked out really well, and made it pretty easy. So in a landslide for historian, we have Fiona Strock. It's a very, very tight race between she, herself, and her. But if I'm being honest, I can't think of anybody better. All right, and there it is. Treasurer, Savannah Jones. And then for secretary, Benjamin Jenkins. And then for vice president, and it has been a tradition over the years that the vice president, when they accept their office at the inauguration, such as we are, they have to gritty all the way up to the stage. Brooke Urban. All right, and for president. This was actually the only one of the 5 offices that had multiple candidates. I mean, what I mean by that is more than 2. I did tell them they could campaign. Nobody did. Well, yeah, we did have a few campaign posters put up around the school, but in general, they all ran a very respectful race. There was no vandalism to any other posters. I mean, I think they could probably tell some of our politicians a lesson or 2. But congratulations for the 23-24 freshman class president, Damien Carr. Yeah!